guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review and wear test on the new, got it right here, Nars foundation. So I'm super excited to be reviewing this foundation. It literally just launched today, so I woke up super early, placed my pickup order, and picked it up as soon as I could. This is the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. So we're gonna dive right into this review and wear test because this foundation has some really amazing claims. So I'm excited to see if it's gonna be worth your cash or not. So please go ahead and keep watching if you wanna see a full day wear test and review. Okay, so I have here the foundation. This does retail for $49, and the shade that I picked was Stromboli Medium 3. So this is a medium shade with warm tones and a yellow tone. So I feel like I kind of fall in those like warm yellow, kind of like neutral situations. So that's why I decided to pick this one. And let's just go ahead and get right to the facts. So this is a liquid formula. It is medium coverage, a natural finish, and this claims to be good for redness, which I have rosacea. You guys can see I do suffer from redness. It's part of my skin. So I'm really curious to see how it's gonna do for my rosacea because it's supposed to be good for redness. It's also good for dullness and uneven texture, and also good for dark spots. So it's an advanced makeup skincare hybrid foundation with a natural finish that quickly blurs and smooths, visibly improving the skin's clarity over time. So that's actually super intriguing because I feel like this year a lot of the foundations are gonna be kind of like really focused on skincare benefits, targeting the skin, especially these years where we've been moving more into like that natural effortless makeup because of the times that we're in. And now we're paying way more attention to ingredients. I mean, some people have been for a long time, but I know a lot more people are paying more attention to ingredients than ever before. So I think it's great that brands are starting to do that. Also, this has an amazing shade range, which is always a plus. And I am just excited to get into this. So it's powered by 70% skincare ingredients. So it contains biometic oat, and it's supposed to visibly improve clarity by reducing the appearance of redness. That's what I'm curious about. Also, the Japanese lily turf to support a strong skin barrier to help maintain moisture, cacao peptides, and milk thistle to minimize the negative effect of blue light and environmental stressors. So let's just go ahead and get right into this foundation. I am really excited to see how this is going to work. It says on the back of this bottle to shake well, and this is very similar packaging to the other ones, very just on brand. You guys can see that. I'm quickly gonna prime my face. So for moisturizer, I used my Summer Fridays Cloud Dew Gel Moisturizer. I love this. It moisturizes my face so well, but it also works well with oily skin. It just kind of melts right in instead of sitting on top of the skin while still really moisturizing the skin. So I'm first gonna start off with my current favorite. I got this in the mini size. This is the Benefit Professional in the light version. And this is really great for minimizing the pores, but really giving you a very lightweight feel and finish. It doesn't feel like it's clogging your pores or anything. And it's really heavily powered by like water. So it's just very hydrating, pore minimizing primer. I just applied it in the areas where I need it. So right near the nose, and then sometimes I go right here because this is another area that I kind of like to have look perfected. I just kind of pat it in. The next thing I'm gonna take is my other primer. This is my Milani SPF BFF. This is one of my favorites lately because it is such a good base that has that 30 SPF. So for those of you guys who are looking for a sunscreen SPF that's affordable, you're going to really like this one by Milani. I feel like it does a trick, and it's also very moisturizing and hydrating. So I feel like it just leaves my skin ready and perfect for any type of foundation. So I brought you guys in closer. I'm gonna be taking the foundation and pumping it on the back of my hand. You guys can see it is a nice runny consistency. It's liquidy for sure. So you wanna be quick with it. Ooh, this feels very lightweight. It almost feels like a serum foundation. So let's just kind of melt that in. Gives a really pretty glow. You guys can see the difference between having it on and not having anything on. And even though it is like lightweight and runny, It really does remind me like of a serum-like consistency, but it still covers beautifully. It's so lightweight. It has a little bit of a scent. It's not like fragrance, like it doesn't smell like a perfume. I don't know what it smells like, but it does smell like a little something. So look at the foundation. It looks very pretty. It does have a very healthy glow, which you guys can see. I'm excited to see if it helps my redness at all, because you guys can see that I do have redness, you know? And it's not irritating me whatsoever. It feels really nice on the skin. Okay, so this is the side with the sponge, and it did really well. I just used my Araceli Beauty Bella sponge. I will have it linked down below if you guys want to check it out. This is one of my favorite sponges, and this is damp, so it's not dry. And it didn't absorb the product. The product is still laying really nice on the skin. Let me go ahead and touch. It is sticky, and it does transfer a little bit on the back of my hands. Maybe it just needs more time to set, but I just wanted to show you guys how that felt / how it looked. Okay, so I'm gonna be taking the other pump and using it on this side. And I'm just gonna be using my Real Techniques complexion brush. This is the 200 brush. And I'm going to just be applying it. Like, look at that pigment. The pigment is there. I feel like if you don't have imperfections or things that you need to cover, like any big blemishes or redness, I think this will give you like that full coverage right away. You know what it kind of smells like? It kind of smells like licorice. That's what I feel like it kind of smells like. I would say, honestly, I think this is like medium to like fuller coverage. I wouldn't say this is something that is like just buildable, because I do feel like even with just that one pump, I still get a lot of coverage. Like, that was able to cover my redness, which is why I say that if you do have pretty evened out skin, this is gonna be more so a full coverage finish for you, because you're not gonna have a lot to cover, so it's just gonna really give you that coverage right away. Of course, my forehead, I don't really take that much product just because I don't have that much to cover up here. My forehead's pretty evened out, so I just kind of leave it. I do have to say, I'm really impressed with how well it covered my nose area, just because my nose, like I said before, I have rosacea on it, and it tends to be more texturized because of the rosacea. So things tend to like come off easier. This is with both sides, brush and a sponge, and I have to say it looks beautiful with both products. I wouldn't say this looks better with one or the other. I feel like it gives you the same amount of coverage with either or, so I wouldn't say, oh, use this for less coverage, use this for more coverage. I truly do feel like this foundation is a buildable to fuller coverage foundation, because it really gives you that coverage immediately while still making your skin look healthy, like it's your skin, and not like you're wearing like a thick layer of foundation. I really like the fact that the foundation was so lightweight when I felt it on my hand. I thought it was gonna be a little bit creamier, but this one was much more runny than I thought. I actually thought the Chanel foundation that I recently reviewed was going to be as runny as the new Nars one, but this is runnier than the Chanel one that I just reviewed that I actually really like. So yeah, this is what we're looking like right now, and I have to say, it looks very pretty on both sides. Does this claim to give me a luminous finish? No, it just claims to give me a natural finish. And I do feel like I'm getting more so of that as it's setting. Like, this side definitely looks like just a natural finish. It doesn't look dewy, but it doesn't look matte. This side's still drying down, so I can kind of see a little bit more radiance peek through on this side, but this side is really gorgeous. What I'm gonna go ahead and do now is I'm gonna finish off the rest of my makeup, and then I'm gonna come back, give you guys my first initial thoughts, and then we can begin our wear test, because I wanna see how it's gonna do with my oily combination skin, because I got a little bit of everything going on. I wanna see what's gonna happen, so keep watching. Okay guys, so I am back. I finished my entire face of makeup, and this is what we are looking like right now. What are your thoughts on this makeup? So I only went ahead and set literally directly on my under eyes where I crease with my Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. I didn't set anywhere else. I have to say, this foundation truly does look like a natural finish. Like, it just gives me a pretty radiance from within. If you wanted to go and set it, we can do that. Let me actually show you guys how it would look if we set the foundation. I'm just gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder for those of you guys who have oily skin and wanna see it set. I'm just gonna set it. It looks very beautiful if you choose to set it. It locks everything nicely into place. You guys can see that. It doesn't look cakey whatsoever if you do choose to add that. I just wanted to show you guys because I know for me, sometimes I do like a more matte finish. Sometimes I like a more like natural looking finish, but sometimes I'm like, I need my matte makeup. And I wanted to show you guys how it looks with both sides. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is carry on with the rest of my day. I will do an in natural lighting clip so you guys can see how this looks super up close and personal. And then of course my thoughts at the end of the day. So continue watching. So far, I do like it. I feel like it gives me a pretty radiance and just like a pretty overall glow to the skin, which we can all appreciate, especially if you do have like dry to combination skin, you will like this. I don't know about my oily skin people because I feel like this is like our usual, you know, the glow, but I will definitely be wearing this the entire day and let you guys know if I think this is worth it and who it's worth it for and whether you should check it out or not. So keep watching, you won't want to miss this. Guys, so this is with a natural lighting. This is the side where we went in with the powder, and this is the side where we just have the foundation on. You guys can definitely see that glowy skin-like finish, and then this side is just like a soft matte finish with the powder on. The foundation still looks very skin-like because it is super lightweight, so it's not heavy whatsoever. It'll just give you like that perfect set makeup effect if you want to go this way with it, or if you just want to leave the glow, you got the glow too. So this is what it's looking like with natural light. Okay guys, so I am back. It is 10:30 p.m. and I am ready to give you guys my final thoughts on the new Nars foundation. This is the side where I did go in with a little bit of powder, and this is the side where we just left it as is. I do feel like this side looks slightly dewier than the side where we did go in with powder. So I would say if you are somebody that does have oily skin and you want a foundation like this, definitely set it with powder. It'll definitely make a difference. Not like a huge difference, but you guys can definitely see the difference. I feel like this side isn't as oily as this side. If you are looking for a foundation that you're gonna be wearing every day, that's gonna be luxury, that's gonna be buildable, but more like fuller coverage, I would say, because I feel like for me, it was like fuller coverage, then you will probably really enjoy this. And then along with that, you do get those skincare benefits that as you wear it, the more you wear it, you will start to see your skin, you know, have those benefits of looking brighter, not looking as red, helping with the redness, all that good stuff. So that's pretty much what I'm thinking. I definitely do think that if you're somebody that has a very oily skin and you don't like this type of finish at the end of the day, this is not the one for you. But I definitely do think that if you're looking for a natural makeup look, something radiant, something just really pretty, youthful, and glowy, then I think you will really enjoy this foundation. One more thing I do want to say is I did wear my mask. I wore my Skims mask, which tends to be a little bit tighter on the face just because it really grips on. And it actually did really well. I'm not transferring. So that I am very impressed with. I do like this foundation. I want to continue using it to kind of see if I notice any skincare changes on my skin as I use it. But it's really for the person who's looking for that glow, radiance from within and is willing to splurge with the $50. I haven't seen many drugstore foundations come out, so I'm curious to see if drugstore is gonna really bring it the way that high-end has been bringing it so far. So those are pretty much all my thoughts. I hope that this video was super helpful in case you were looking to buy the new Nars foundation that just launched. If you guys do have any questions or if you have tried it, I wanna know your thoughts down below. Let's start a conversation. I love interacting with you guys. That's pretty much all I have. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. That really helps me out. And don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. And I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.